Yo, what is up, YouTube? It's your boy, Versatile Gaming, coming back at you with another video. Did not mean to do that though, but hey, fuck it. Basically, today, what I'm gonna be covering, there's no gameplay, there's nothing. Sorry about that. But what I'm gonna be covering is the things that I feel like Call of Duty World War II did right and should be in every iteration of Call of Duty from here on forth. Tomorrow I'll probably do another video of all the things that they did terribly and should never be in any COD ever again. But that's for tomorrow's video, hopefully. But I feel like COD World War II did some things right that ultimately should be in every Call of Duty. Like some things that were just game breaking and not in a bad way, in a really good way, game breaking. Like things that I never thought it would be in a Call of Duty. Basically, since we're already here, let's start with this. This right here. Not the social space. Don't get this. Social space should never be in any Call of Duty. This is not Destiny. This is none of that. This should never be in another Call of Duty, this social space. In my personal opinion, you might think something different, but I think it should never be in any Call of Duty ever again. But what I do think it should be in Call of Duties is events. Constant events to keep people coming back. And not meaningless events or events that bring in absolute nonsense, but meaningful events that improve the game and make it just overall super fun for a period of time. Constant events, constant updates, and just, cosmetic changes to weapons and costumes that pertain to the event. Every Call of Duty. Another thing, I think there should be something like this right here. The Collections Master. Boom. The ability to, let me go real quick just to show you. The ability to just purchase whatever weapon you have with some sort of currency or credits. Kind of like how Infinite Warfare did too, and this should be a reoccurring trend in every Call of Duty. Next thing. Possibly contracts. No, not possibly. Definitely. Contracts also should be in every Call of Duty with the ability to get guns and rare supply drops. Should be in every Call of Duty. I'm going to just break down the most, in the game type of things that don't have to deal with guns or perks and stuff like that. I'm going to deal with that in a little bit. But contracts, the ability to get weapons, cosmetic weapons, DLC weapons, all of that should be in supply drops. It should not be in supply drops only. Pause. I apologize for that. It should also be available for you to grind for and get on your own, so you'll be able to produce gameplays and not spend an atrocious amount of money on supply drops like Treyarch is famous for. Another thing, mail, and when I say that, the ability to get credits if they have them in Black Ops 4, which like I said, I think they should, then a credit system should be given to you if you participate in the game every day. Do you not agree that if you come onto the game every single day to play, you should be given an amount of credits for the amount of time you play every single day? Alright, so that's about all for covering here. Like I said, I don't want the social space. I don't, because this makes the game lag. It messes with the whole entire connectivity of the game throughout the whole thing. Gladly is not going to be in BO4, and I don't think it should be in any COD. Moving on to what you're waiting for the most. Right here, not orders. Like I said, contract stuff like that should come back, so that includes orders. Let's move on to the divisions. First, let's start with the divisions themselves. And I don't want divisions back. Don't get that wrong. I don't want basic training back, and I don't want this. I want the pick 10 system. Should be in every Call of Duty. I don't know why they took it out of this game, but it's whatever. What I do think it should be back is some of the abilities of the divisions. Let's start with this right here. Expeditionary. Not gonna lie to you, don't believe anything in Expeditionary should be in any Call of Duty. Let's go on to infantry. None of the things in infantry, because let's start with moving faster while aiming. That's already a stock in next Call of Duty, so it doesn't really matter. Let's see right here. Obviously climbing over an obstacle faster, that's a perk. Reload while sprinting, that's a perk. Fire guns while sprinting and reload. That's a perk. It's called Gun Ho. Sprint faster over time. I do think that a momentum perk should be constantly in every single game. So that's another thing. Momentum. I don't like come up with a script, and I don't pre-record stuff like and practice it. So I'm basically saying this all off the top of my head right here, right now. So the sprint faster over time and momentum perk, they had it in Infinite Warfare. It definitely should be in every Call of Duty, so rushers could be able to get around the map even quicker. Toughness is already built into BO4, so that doesn't really matter. Take significantly less explosive damage and fire damage. That's Flak Jacket. Nothing in Mountain. Now let's get to this. I think Commando Division, everything in Commando Division besides the Paratrooper insert should be in every single Call of Duty. Multi-kills and headshots grant extra score, should be in every Call of Duty. And ammo. Health regenerates quicker and kills trigger faster healing. Definitely should be in every Call of Duty. It should be a perk or a set of equipment that you should be able to swap out and be able to gain these perks. Every single Call of Duty should have an iteration of this. Now let's move over to the basic trainings. I think that I'm not going to say anything about this because that's for tomorrow's video. I think Blitzkrieg should be in every iteration of Call of Duty. It should be a choice whether you want to go off of score or kills. That should be your choice. So that should be in every Call of Duty from now on. Escalation, guaranteed that escalation should be, and no doubt, in every single Call of Duty from here on forth. I don't think it's in Black Ops 4, but I think that it should be in every single Call of Duty from here on out. Wanderlust, that's for tomorrow's video. Catalyst, I think Catalyst should also be in every single iteration of Call of Duty from here on out, because it allows you to choose the situations which you want to approach, and it changes the possible outcome of the situation that in the regular terms it might seem like a hopeless situation. But if you pop the Catalyst, you stab yourself with your heroin shot, get the extra boost, it'll be able to change the outcome of the situation greatly. Sixth Sense is already in Black Ops 4, so I don't need to cover that. That's already in Black Ops 4, don't need to cover it. Already there. Ordnance is already in Call of Duty, but let me say this though. Killed enemies drop a streak pack that refill your meter. Guaranteed that should be in every single Call of Duty. That it should drop a little. Everybody should drop a little pack that gives you plus 25 in extra in score whenever you pick up the pack. Forge already in every Call of Duty. Specialist. Alright. Specialist should be in every single Call of Duty. No doubt about it. It should be in every single Call of Duty, and there is no excuse why it is not in every single Call of Duty, because this greatly intrigues more players to want to play a specific type of way, a more rushing type of way, because Specialist makes you feel like a super soldier. Therefore, you could run around like just absolute like a crackhead, bro. Like just run around like an absolute beast, and you feel like a literal god. Like when you have Specialists, like nobody can kill you. Obviously, you can still die, but it makes you feel like that. It gives you the placebo effect. Therefore, it makes people want to rush more and camp less. Another thing, Remedy, be in every Call of Duty, because you should be able to regen your health faster. Obviously, now I'm not talking about Black Ops 4, because Black Ops 4 you can choose when you get your health back and stuff like that, so that's not really a problem. I'm talking about in future Call of Duties. And when I say every iteration, I mean like everything after BO4 and onward should be in every single Call of Duty in some way, shape, or form. Obviously, Remedy is already in Call of Duty Black Ops 4 because you can heal yourself whenever you want to. So that's basically like Remedy. So I think throwback perks, a throwback game mode should be in every single Call of Duty, where you're able to use throwback perks and stuff like Danger Close, Commando Pro, Double Tap, Martyrdom, Stun Times 3, Stopping Power, and Juggernaut. That should be in every single Call of Duty, especially Black Ops 4. There should be a game mode where you should be able to use Stopping Power to do increased damage, so you can feel like you're actually killing people and not putting 1,000 bullets into people. That's my personal opinion. There should be at least a game mode. It shouldn't be like in the game permanently, but I think it should be limited availability, like it says right there, and should be a part of some sort of game mode that you should choose that you want to play or not. I don't think any of these should be in any Call of Duties. They're already basically in Call of Duties. S-mines, the satchel charges, C4s, and alright, so I think that's done for the division and perks. Some reoccurring weapons that I think should be in Call of Duty's PPSH. Let's see, I think the SGG-44 is also a staple that should be in every Call of Duty. I think the bar could be in every Call of Duty. The Volk is a newer weapon, only to this Call of Duty, and I think that it should be a reoccurring gun in the Call of Duty series. None of the LMGs, because all the LMGs are busted. I would like to see the M1903, my favorite sniper rifle, in another Call of Duty, or the PTRS-41. No shotguns. Secondaries, I would love to see the M1911, great pistol. I think it should be in every Call of Duty. And melee weapons should be reoccurring too. I do hate melee weapons, not gonna lie to you, but you know, they're pretty good. They're pretty good. And that's about it for this current video. Those are all the things that I feel like should be in every Call of Duty. Oh, in the score streaks, like I think that the paratroopers, the firebombing run, and that's about it. And maybe the ball turret gunner, some sort of variation of that should be in every single Call of Duty. But that's about it, guys. Like, I don't really know anything else. Like I said, I'm coming off the top of my head here. Didn't really practice this or anything. Didn't really think about it. Just came on here, decided that I wanted to do this video today, so I just decided to do it. So that's about it, guys. If you liked the video, leave a like, subscribe, turn on post notifications so you can get notifications on every one of my videos. And that's about it, guys. You guys have a great day. It's your boy Versatile Gaming, and I am out. Peace.